So in this video, we're going to talk about Q3 market reports for the Seattle and the Eastside housing market here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I do have copies of the reports, and you can find them either on my website or shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to send them to you for you to read through yourselves. And in this video, we're going to take a deeper dive and look at what has been going on. So we'll start off with the East Side. So the report starts off with a quick intro that we've gone from a crazy hot seller's market to a more of a balanced market here in the previous quarter. And it looks like we're heading towards a full-fledged buyer's market here in the near future. So if we take a look at Eastside all properties, the biggest change that we see is the number of transactions. So as you can see, in 2021, there have been 4,309 transactions on the East Side or closed sales. And this year, 2022, in the same time period, we were down to 2,613. So there's a 40% decrease in the number of transactions. Another important number to look at is the median sale price. So actually, even though we see all the headlines talking about the market cooling drastically, we see that at least on the East Side, the median sales price actually went up by 8.8%. I do think that's gonna change. I think by the time Q4 numbers come out, we will see a dip in the median sale price as well. However, the moral of the story has been is that the rates have gone up like crazy. So it's been a lot more expensive to afford a home, yet the prices have not come down enough yet. So now the prices are equally as expensive, or as you can see, more expensive, yet the payments are drastically more expensive. And as a result, we see a lot less transactions taking place. In the luxury segment, where in this report, they just classify it as a 2 million plus, it's a fairly similar story. The number of closed sales is down 36%. And in this case, the median sales price actually came down a little bit as compared to all of the sales on the East Side. And then the luxury waterfront properties, the numbers of sales are down drastically. It went from 54 sales down to 24 sales this year, which is a 55% decrease in number of transactions. And the median sale price also came down about 8.2%. The only thing that's climbing here, as you can see, are the average days on market, where we went from 8 days on the market on average for the luxury waterfront properties in 2021 up to 24. And 24 is still a very low number in terms of days on market, but it's 200% higher than it was a year ago. So we could see where the trend is going. So in this page, you can see the same median sale price and number of closed sales comparison broken down by the city. And some numbers are skewed a little bit because of how little transactions took place. For example, in Medina, you can see that in 2021, there've been 20 sales, and this year there've only been 6 sales in Q3. And as a result, it looks like the prices have gone up by 48%, which in fact they did, but 6 sales are not a big enough pool of transactions for us to draw conclusions, right? So overall, I would say the Medina prices did not go up. It just so happened a few very expensive homes sold that skewed the numbers a little bit. But across the board, you can see that in every city, the number of transactions has gone down. And for the most part, as mentioned, the average days on market have gone up in every city with an exception of, again, Medina. All of the East Side, the sales numbers are down by about 40%. So a lot less homes are being sold. Now let's take a quick look at the Seattle numbers. In terms of percentages, it's a very similar comparison. We could see that number of closed sales in Seattle as a whole has come down by 33%. So again, there's been 4,046 sales in 2021 Q3, and 2022 Q3, we only had 2,700 sales. And just like it did on the East Side, it appears that the median sales price has actually gone up just a little bit by 5.8% to be exact year over year. However, again, I do think that by the time these stats come out, right, they're lagging a little bit with what's going on in the market today. And so I do fully expect that by the time the Q4 numbers come out, we'll see even less number of transactions. And also we'll see that median sales price start pulling back a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not pulling back quickly enough to make up for the high interest rates and the affordability issue that we're facing. And that's why the number of sales is down, right? A lot less people are able to afford homes today. And if we take a look at the median sold price by location. Same story as we talked about on the East Side report, right? So some numbers are skewed a little bit just because we're only looking at 3 months, right? We're only looking at Q3. So if some significant sales took place, it kind of skews the numbers. So it's not always a good encompassing picture, but that's what we have to work with in this report. So we do see that prices in some neighborhoods have come down a little bit. In some places, they went up a little bit. Across the board, we're seeing that the average days on market are also going up, so it's taking longer to sell. That's the story for Q3. Again, shoot me a message or an email, or check out my website if you want to see these reports. We also have national Q3 reports if you care about what's going on nationally as it pertains to real estate market. And if you have any other questions, housing or not housing related, give me a call. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.